Today's video, I will speak about two things. The first thing is why right now is your best opportunity to import a vehicle from Japan and enjoy exclusive discounts. Okay, we are coming closer to the end of 2025, and as you all know, we have been importing vehicles with the year of manufacture or year of registration of 2018. So those vehicles right now they have 7 years of age, so they are not yet 8 years. So we say that in Kenya we bring in vehicles that are 8 years, but in real sense we bring in vehicles that are less than 8 years. So by the end of December 2025, any vehicle manufactured 2018 and before will not be allowed into Kenya. So right now, I have spoken to a number of exporters in Japan, and they are actually right now giving nice prices for people bringing 2018 vehicles into Kenya, because if those vehicles don't come into Kenya right now, then they will never again be allowed to come to Kenya. So there are those dealers that buy vehicles with targeted markets. Okay, so when they buy, let's say, certain models of vehicles, they know that those vehicles move faster in certain countries, and hence they have, let's say, Kenya in mind when they were buying those cars. So when this vehicle get closer to being locked out because of the year of manufacture issue, those dealers offer special discounts to allow you to buy those vehicles and bring them to Kenya. So that is one thing that I have come to learn. Kenya, we are very big consumers of Toyotas, especially vehicles like Fielder, Axio, and then other models of Nissans. So if you are lucky and you get an exporter who had a stock that was destined for Kenya, but it has not been sold yet, then you could enjoy some nice discounts. I can make some referrals if interested. So that is the first thing. Why am I saying that this is your last chance to import 2018 cars? I have already explained that. From the perspective of shipping time, I spoke to dealers and those who sell who export vehicles to Kenya, like guys in Japan. Right now they are only accepting to deal with their own vehicles. I told you, when you are dealing with a dealer, they could have their own vehicles, and also they have third party cars. So right now they have stopped dealing with third party cars for 2018 year of manufacture. They are only dealing with their own cars in terms of 2018 year of manufacture. Why is that? Because dealing with their own stock is faster, and they are guaranteed that they will deliver that vehicle to Kenya within 60 days. Okay, and ensure that there will be no issues with KRA after you arrive by after 31st of December. So this is your absolute last time to buy a 2018 vehicle, if that is something that you have been planning to. And the other thing why today is the right time, it's because you also save on money. If you say that, okay, I'm not buying 2018 car, let me just buy 2019 car right now, it will cost you an extra 20% of the value of your car. So most of the vehicles, to just give you an example, if you are importing a Mazda CX-5 2018, you will 2019 you will pay an extra 100k on top of what you could have paid in form of duty. If you are importing these small vehicles like the Suzuki Altos, the 1000cc, 650cc, you will be costed another 50 to 70,000 on top if you are importing a 2019 vehicle instead of a 2018 vehicle today. So it is in your best interest to save money and maybe buy a 2018 vehicle right now, because we are saying that next week, the week starting 20th of October, is the last week to make bookings for 2018 vehicles. After that, if you are in November, then a lot of dealers will be hesitant, unless you are buying a vehicle that has already been processed for exportation. That is the only time they will accept, but they will give you a cushion that in case there is a delay in your ship, then that could lead to your vehicle arriving into Kenya beyond the allowed timeline. Na hapo ndipo mnasikianga ikifika Kenya after 31st December, then hapo ndipo unasikianga Mombasa kuna mambo. People start saying, oh, in Mombasa gari yangu ilifika, nilianza kuitishwa this, nikaanza kuitishwa that, I had to honga someone for the clearing. Those things happen when your vehicle is not in line with law. Of course, we know Kenya and Africa, if you have money, you will pass through. But if you are, a person like myself who is looking to save every single cent in my pocket, then I want really to be on the right side of the law, and your things will flow without you needing to bribe anyone. Sawa sawa. So what else did I want to talk about? I also wanted to mention about why is it that some people, when they do the analysis about importing a vehicle, they come to the conclusion that buying locally is actually cheaper than buying a vehicle abroad, okay, and shipping it for yourself. I invested some time to do this analysis because people will say, okay, I checked a local Sienta, I saw it is being sold at 1.5, 1.6. Then you investigate SBT before the rest, and then you see, okay, their price is actually coming to almost that, minus maybe 50,000. And then that 50,000 will cost you a 2 month of waiting, and then people just decide, oh, this is not worth it, let me just buy in Mombasa. I will tell you one thing. If you want to save money by importing, and for that reason saving significant amount of money, not just 50,000, you need to know a few things. So the first reason why you guys are unable to save money when you are targeting to import is because you are targeting to import a vehicle that is fully equipped, or what we call fully loaded, with some expensive features. I have come to notice that through my analysis, vehicles in Japan, they get expensive according to their spec level. And spec level, these are things that are designed at the factory, not not the mileage, not the grade. Because I have come to notice that there are vehicles that have very high mileage, very low grade, but they are still commanding a very big price compared to a similar vehicle of the same model, but maybe it has lower mileage and higher grade, but the vehicle with more specs, it comes in more expensive. And this one, I want to give you an example, because there are some vehicles that naturally or organically, they come in equipped with the higher specs. Let's speak of, let's say, Mazda CX-5 diesel. If you look at Mazda CX-5 diesel, the 2200cc, it is very easy to get a vehicle with full load. Like it comes with fog lights. It will come with power boot. It will come with leather seat. Some will even have dark interior. Very easily you will find that. So you insisting to get leather seat with Mazda CX-5 diesel, it might not cost you that much, okay? But let us discuss about the 2000cc Mazda CX-5 petrol. That vehicle normally comes with basic specs. So if you want to import a CX-5 2000cc petrol and you insist on leather seat, you insist on powered seats, you insist on powered boot, and a few other things, let me tell you, it will cost you more than how it would cost you to buy that vehicle locally. And that's why it is always advised that if you are importing, know why you are importing. Because if you are importing to save money, you will not start insisting on high respect vehicles. Let me also give you another example of vehicles that command significant difference when it comes to the spec levels. You see these Toyota Corollas, the Fielder and the Axio. Those vehicles, I don't know how to describe those specs, but if you look at the front part of a Fielder or an Axio, there are those that come with some silver linings without fog lights, and there are those that come with the silver lining with fog lights, especially the WXB. If you are looking for a Fielder that is fully spec'd, that has even leather seat, that has fog light, you are going to be costed around another almost $500,000 for that car, or maybe even 300,000, compared to a vehicle that is coming you know, with the basic specs, you know, like where you have the fabric seat with the brack, like, I mean, like the nose cut or the front part of the bumper does not have the fog light and other add-ons. But if you're looking at the one that looks really nice without that big black lining at the front, I don't know if I can put overlay a picture of a filter that is full spec and that the one that is not full spec, but they are very, very clear from the front. Those vehicles, if you go to some companies like Autocom Japan, them they normally try to sell low spec vehicle, high mileage, low grade that are really affordable for you to be able to purchase as a common mwananchi. But if you are really considering highly spec vehicles, you will not be able to save money at all. But if you just insist on getting a good car that has a good grade, that has, you know, manageable mileage, and then you don't insist on full spec, you'll save a lot of money. I did an analysis on Toyota Sienna that is very, very basic. You know, it does not have any luxury thing. It does not even have the armrest. It is just so simple interior. Exterior has nothing. It does not have alloy wheels. It does not have those chrome. It does not have the, you know, what I'm talking about the fog light and stuff. That Sienna, I saw it can even get to you at 1.3. And comparing that vehicle is being sold locally at around 1.6, then there you are saving yourself around 300,000 straight. And when I'm talking about 1.3 is for a good grade and a good quality. But now if you start talking about other things, you will see that vehicle will get to you at the same price as buying it locally, and hence a lot of people may not see the need for importing. Guys, I hope I have helped you somewhere. If need be, reach out to me over the weekend. We can arrange a short session and I will show you how to do this stuff.